Hi Leo, this is your channel messages for the 17th of December. Leo, let's go ahead and go into your reading. See what the messages are for you, Leo. We have Uriel. Uriel represents wisdom, knowledge, and prophecy. So I'm getting a prophecy is about to be fulfilled, okay? Or something that was predicted is about to be materialized. We have Beelzebub, gluttony, corruption, influenced by earthly desires. So we have angels and demons. We also have Ariel, natural world healing and protection of nature. So this could be something about, I don't know if you're doing spell work, Leo. We're getting, choosing a victim. Okay, me hearing something about we found the next one. I'm not sure if you find the next sacrifice, but I'm getting a thing, you found the next one. We have flowers. You put flowers on a grave. And we have Metatron, highest ranking angel, closest to God. Yeah, I'm getting something about when you're doing witchcraft, you have to know who you do it on. Because you might not know someone's rank. And if you do know someone's rank, you read the birth chart wrong. I'm getting somebody saying, I'm getting when something like the tower happens and everything is lost and everybody dead and all the money done, somebody going to say, I'm going to be honest with you, me don't know me I read. I'm getting somebody actually did not know what the fuck they were doing. And they may have been placed in a power to do something, I'm getting them never really know what they was doing. Maybe by the end of everything, them just decide to just kill somebody, just stop it, shut it down. But I'm getting somebody saying, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm getting someone give up. And we have Aquarius. Yes, somebody gave the fuck up. Because we have been living in what? What age were we living in? Pisces? I don't remember. But we know that them claim in the age of Aquarius. Yeah, the water bearer, the person who poured the water. Beginning Aquarius. Perhaps you don't know about Aquarius configurations. Or perhaps you thought I don't know if you only know about sun sign. And maybe you might know a little bit about a moon and a rising. You don't know how to read. You don't know how to interpret a birth chart. You know how to read it. You know somebody Venus in a this, somebody Venus in a Aries, somebody, you might know them northern node, whatever the fuck that means. But me getting the expression. You have English language and you have literature. Why are they separate? Isn't English reading, isn't English writing words? But when you're taught English in schools, you talk about subject-verb agreement, nouns and pronouns. You talk about how to write certain things, summarizing, grammatical errors, grammar, all of these things in English. But in literature, it's reading, it's the interpretation of a story. In English, you make a letter or complaint. In literature, you read the whole story behind why the person was angry. It's still English, but that's why English is divided. So English teachers don't make good literature teachers. There's a type of interpretation you have to have that's advanced English. Same like birth chart and astrology. Yeah, you know, if you read a birth chart, you know sun is in this is another node, oh okay, then future is this, blah the fuck blah. What is the interpretation? Yeah, okay, alright, say sun sign is in Taurus, we have a Taurus, right? But what is the interpretation? Yes, Taurus is, them say them stubborn, you know, Taurus are good homemakers, them very natural. Maybe Taurus have to work hard, no sleep, whatever you want to say, your interpretation. Whatever you think Taurus is, okay, fine. But the interpretation of Taurus in tarot is the Empress. It talks about vegetation, it talks about feeding a nation. The interpretation of Taurus is also the Hierophant. Always setting morals and values. Knowing that, like other zodiac signs, who can meet up with people and fall in love and be with somebody and not be criticized for them sins. Taurus is different. Taurus will be criticized for them sins. And they will also be the type of person to call your sins out. You have to understand what the interpretation of a birth chart is. So whoever is doing this, them is an English teacher. They don't know nothing about literature. And the more advanced for literature is philosophy. So we go from English, some people say English A, English B. We go from English to literature to philosophy. Somebody don't know what the fuck them doing. I'll tell you that. Let's go ahead and go into your reading. We're getting an Aquarius. We're getting everybody who have Aquarius placements is like when I take off. Y'all will be winning next year. All Aquarius placements are win next year. Let's go. First card out is the Hierophant. Exactly. Again, I am a Taurus. Yes, Taurus is this or that or their workers or whatever. Okay, but the Hierophant is here. And we all know that bulls don't like the color red. How you make money from bulls, you tease them. You tease them and you make them angry. And it's either the bull want to kill you and everybody run and laugh. Oh, look at the bull, it's so angry. The bull actually is, the bull going to kill you. The bull in the bull head, him going to fuck you up and make sure you don't breed again. But to everybody else, it's a sport. It's a game. It's okay. The bull is going to get angry, but just run. Okay, but what happened when the bull catch you? Can you say, police, I need to report a bull, a very aggressive bull. What you gonna do? So now that would be that would be Taurus, the bull. You get it angry, you show it the color red all the time. But the interpretation, the Hierophant, you need to know what get you angry. You need to know what get you sad. You need to know what your demons are. How people will use it against you. That's the interpretation. The Hierophant. Exactly. The Hierophant. So I'm getting somebody might read the tarot. They're not a cloak. They're not a mason, basically. They're not a black coat. They read tarot. They read tarot. They're an astrologer. They're not masons. They don't wear coats. Them just read tarot. Somebody else this is a pope, is a prophet. Somebody else is a high level. Somebody else just do it. It's different. We have the Three of Pentacles. I'm getting somebody want to work with you now. I'm getting something about a church. I'm getting government institution, a government entity. They want to work with you. I'm getting a lot of followers, a lot of people. I'm getting influential people are listening to you. And now them can make money. We also have the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, when we're getting something about you're young, maybe you don't have a lot of experience in the business. Okay, well, when you graduate doctor school, you can blood clot work as a doctor. Them don't tell you, say, whether you did finish medical school at 18 or 21, you have to wait. It don't matter. There's doctors who have 60 years of experience over you. It don't matter. When you finish medical school, you can practice. So you're already accredited, you have the accreditation, you have the skill set, you have the knowledge, but them I say you're too young. It does not matter what age you graduate, you still have the knowledge. We have the Four of Swords and we also have the Ten of Wands. So yeah, I'm getting somebody stressed the fuck out. Five of Wands also coming out. I'm getting somebody did not want it to be you. But I'm getting it, yeah, the Temperance, I'm getting experience. You have people who study this, people who read it, people who do it for a hobby, people who do it professionally, and people who do it for other people. You is not the type fair to do these things for people. You do it for high level people. This is not just for mainstream or your little 1 and 2 fans. We're getting something about government, big government. We're getting something about this entity want to work with you. Could be the police. Me getting you're going to be sleeping a lot or under meditation. I'm not sure if this is a study, like a medical. Me getting maybe them want to study you. Maybe them want the everything. Them want the CAT scan, CT study you. Me getting them want update you. Them going update you. What does that mean? Me getting you going into a medical office and everything going to be updated. Me getting CAT scan, CT scan, X-ray scan. Me getting everything them are going to do to you, and me getting for some reason it going to update you in the system. Come me getting say how these people have these things. Because them have a family doctor, and the family doctor have things of them, like X-rays, how them bones stay, how them blood stay, these things. Me getting you have not been updated. We're getting something is being updated, but we're getting a lot of people are angry. We're also getting something about a lot of black people, they turn them back on you because of what you did. We're getting a completely different race are gonna take you up and start making money off of you. And we're getting all of the black people them who they turn them back on you or who said this was fuckery. We're getting them gonna say, look how these people are making so much money off of them, and we turn our back on them because we didn't believe in what they was doing. Me getting somebody feel like something was outright demonic. Me getting to a lot of people it was very, very, very demonic, but me getting it became mainstream. And it's like when they're saying we want it back, and them saying you can't get it back, you disown it, you can't get it back, you disown it, you say you never want it, when you say it's fuckery, when you say you never believe in it. Now that we take it up and it go mainstream when you want it back. No, when you can't get it back. Me getting when you can't get it back, me getting something rightfully belong to like a group of black people. But me getting saying that when you said that this person don't speak for us, well they're going to start to speak for people who don't look like them. And I'm going to be making millions. And I'm getting una go suffer. I'm getting now una use intimidation tactics to claim it back. It's not yours anymore. I don't know who it belonged to, but I'm getting it's no longer yours. I'm going to leave it here. Yeah, somebody's Aquarius. Maybe somebody was too white for you. Maybe you thought that somebody had identity problems. Since Aquarius is ear represents more Caucasian thought process. So maybe you were a Taurus who naturally melanated black, but you had a Aquarius ears moon. That means you look black, but you think white. But somebody didn't know what the fuck they were doing. They thought you had identity problems. They might have thought that you just want to be a Caucasian. They don't know what the fuck was happening. They never know how to interpret a birth chart. Once you have a earth, moon, and an ear sun, you gotta act white. You gotta into white shit. So-called Caucasian shit. People are gonna say you're not black enough. You're not black enough and you don't act white. So you don't act black enough, even though you black. But for some reason, okay, so you look black, you talk white, but you look black. So you talk white. So why the bitch ain't trying to wear Caucasian here to look white? Because she's not trying to be white. Maybe she's an Aquarius. Man, did you see this nigga? He was the most proper talking nigga I have ever seen. Man, I don't know. Maybe that nigga wants to be white. Maybe he was an Aquarius. Or he had Libra moon. He might have also had Gemini moon. Those people usually, them can go more mainstream because them appeal to two crowd. Now there will be discussions as to who you have solidarity to. Because if you act white or you look black, black people are gonna say you're not black enough. White people might say you're not white, you're acting like us, so you're falling in the middle. But I'm getting that is totally your birth chart. That is just the interpretation of how you act. That don't talk about morals, that don't talk about insecurity. That's just saying that you have it's like people who never leave them country. You might say, I don't want to go America, I don't want to go Canada, I want to stay where I is, I not sell out. Yeah, because you probably have a black birth chart. I won't lie, which is air and fire. When your birth chart full of Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, you gotta travel. It's written there. For some reason, you gotta say, why I want to travel? All of my friends them get married in the country, but I want to go to this country, I want to marry off. Why you want to marry somebody foreign? Did you have ear in your chart? That's why. So I'm getting somebody didn't know what the fuck them was doing. They're too focused on I'm getting someone's bogus, and they're too focused on wealth and beauty and how you're going to appeal. That was not the interpretation of it. And no astrologer or tarot reader can tell you say your birth chart is fucked up. No, because you will never choose your birth chart. So for somebody to come to you and say, oh, we're not going to allow you to come into this. The reason why birth charts are important is to see what type of pressure you can take in life and how much responsibility can be placed on you and you don't commit suicide. Now for other people, them can't tell you say you a rightful person, rightful tarot reader can't tell you say your birth chart fuck up or it's not competent enough to be this way. Because every sign have a negative polarity and a positive polarity. Also, you don't have control over your birth chart. You don't have any control over your skin color. You don't have control of who your parents slept with to produce you. So why would somebody tell you, say, oh, because something you never have control of came out this way, you're excluded? No, you're included. You're just going to be included in a different group. Never excluded. Everybody on this planet have a birth chart. Remember that. You can't be excluded, especially when birth chart is being used. I'm going to leave it here, Leo. Until next time, bye.